I didn't want to wear the mask today. I had a different costume in mind. I can't find the parts. Welcome to my garage. It's very quiet. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30. I'm nervous because my garage door is open, but that's okay. I currently look like this. I'm wearing Crocs, which is normal, and a dirty t-shirt and some sweats. She needs to get worked on. I've been putting it off for about a week. You hear that? It sounds like a pot of soup. The first time I heard that noise was when we came back from the flip side bike meet about 2 weeks ago now. And I pulled into my garage and I was like, what's that noise? It doesn't sound good. At first I thought it was something inside the engine. Come to find out, the coolant reservoir is right behind the heads here. So I gave a call up to Arizona Slingshot, Kawasaki in Apache Junction. Talked to Chris and he's like, yeah bro, your coolant's probably low. Check it out. So I checked it out and for sure it is low. And then I asked him, I was like, well, should I just top it off? And he asked me, he's like, well, how many miles are on it? And I was like, it's about 11,000. And he just straight up told me, he's like, dude, just do a coolant flush. It's due for it anyways. Everything out here overheats super quick, super easy. So this is typically something you want to take care of as soon as you see it. Can't breathe. As I was saying earlier, it's really important that we got to make sure that we get our coolant changes done in a timely manner. A $40 coolant change, because I'm using this stuff, is better than a $5,000 engine. Like I said, out here in Arizona, things that overheat tend to do it spectacularly. So we're gonna get this taken care of. This is pretty much all that we're gonna be using today. We have two of these, what do they call them? Maxima Coolanols, 1.8 liters. I think that's more than I actually need. Regardless, I have two of them. I am swapping the coolant from factory, obviously. That's not factory coolant, but since I am, I'm gonna be running distilled water through the system before I do that. About, I don't know, about half of this probably. Just to make sure that it's not mixing with old additives, because that can turn into gunk and get corroded in your system, and that's not good. It's not good for the bike's health. One of these dudes. This is not gonna be a tutorial or a DIY. This is going to be a hangout while I work on the bike. I really like keeping or purchasing manuals, service manuals for my vehicles, because it makes me feel like it's the 1900s again, before cell phones and technology and all that. Tampering with noise control system prohibited if such modifications result in increased noise levels. Position the motorcycle so that it is perpendicular to the ground. Check. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see that, but that's that glowing box is our coolant reservoir. And right now, it looks like there's no coolant. An important thing about doing this, if you're doing this at home, check your coolant when the engine is cold. If you check it when it's hot, you're getting an inaccurate reading, because coolant's like a pressurized system. Coolant has a very specific boiling point typically, and a lot of the times since it's pressurized, it won't actually boil unless there's air in the system. But don't open it if it's hot, because it'll blow up in your freaking face. Have the coolant changed by an authorized Kawasaki dealership. That's not what we're trying to do here. So my service manual doesn't have the service for this, so we're gonna look it up. So it is now Sunday. It's been exactly 24 hours. But the reason why it's now a day later is because there's a couple of things that I actually needed. Now I possess it in my inventory. First thing was getting this pump. Good old diff pump. Basically with the reservoir. And I needed I needed this for a different job anyways. But I'm gonna have to The other thing we needed, which is why this is now today instead of yesterday, was there was nobody in my local area that had a 6mm crush washer. We bought a kit online, and this has got multiple sizes, multiple thicknesses per sizes, inner and outer diameters. We have an M5 all the way up to an M14, so I can actually use this for some drain bolts. How cool, how snaz. Oh, it's that little guy right there. Y'all see that? That's our drain bolt. That's our coolant drain bolt right there. Get all that out of there. Man, this thing is so toast. I'm gonna have to get a replacement eventually. We need to take all this off. I just hope we can put it back on. We're missing like a part of it. Oh, well that was easy. I should have some Allen keys in here. Every toolkit comes with a fuck ton of them. I need some good T handles. If you guys want to be true supporters of this channel, First off, watch another one, you know, comment down below, but ship me some T-handles. I'll put my address on the pinned comment so everyone knows exactly where to send it to. I ain't picky either. I'll take them from Harbor Freight. I really will. Have you guys seen that video online of the service tech that gets one of these like stuck in his eye socket? He was all like, meow. Huh? There's a screw in there. Oh, there's a big old, oh, okay. You know, I couldn't see that one on account of my blindness. I don't know what I said that for, because I could see for free. Take that, sister. Blind as heck. You know what I'm talking about. Damn, shit. I stripped it out, nice. Oh, son of a bitch. Nobody tells me I can't take this out. That's crazy. Oh, hey boy, we need new fairings. I'm debating it. I'm debating it. I'm debating just leaving it like this because I mean, you can't really tell half the time when the fairings. I mean, it looks ugly right here, but I might be able to put that one back and it not look like shit. But I might just leave this one off. What? Come on. I was kidding. You can. Ooh. All right, let's get you all to the other side, and we'll start the draining process. Oh, whoa! Oh, my phone. Oh, that's so bad. Oh no. Oh, I even called it out. It's all over my phone. Woo, boy, you got some pressure. It's me when I wake up in the morning after going to the gym and drinking a bunch of water. She's starting to taper. See, this is why I like triangle buckets. Oh, you son of a bitch! Stop leaking everywhere. You know, I bought something just for this too, and I'm like, no, I don't need that. I mean, hopefully y'all can tell, but that coolant's fairly clean. It's some clean coolant. I like it. Let's look at the mess though. Oh, she said. Yeah, gotta clean the phone. It's all wet. Gotta clean my hands. Gotta clean the garage. I mean, I don't know how that got over there. That's probably from earlier. But yeah. Oh, that's damn near perfect actually. Look at this. See that mess right there? That is fork oil. Look at that. Been here for less than 24 hours and it's leaking fork oil. I really got to get on top of that. We got the AutoZone special multi-use transfer pump for houses, garages, cars, and boats. It's just a liquid pump. So this is gonna help with getting the extra stuff out of the reservoir. Yeah, the reservoir is this little black cap. I know you can't really see it, but you'll see it here in a second. Trust me. Now one of these is an air pump. Not only is it dip pump, but it's also a ball pump. So we put one nozzle in top, one nozzle in bottom, or in one hose. So top nozzle go into reservoir dog. Wow, I'm using my tools. What a G. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a mess though. Dude, that is a mess. So we're gonna go ahead and top it off with water. We're not gonna change this gasket yet until we put the coolant in. There's a little gasket right here, which is what I was waiting for yesterday, and nobody had a fucking gasket. Yeah, so we're not gonna replace this guy just yet. We are gonna reuse it just for the water, so we can top off the system, run the distilled water in it, let it get up to operating temps, and then once that's done, we can drain it again, and hopefully that'll get most of the old coolant out. You guys want some ASMR real quick? We're gonna somehow attempt to put water in a funnel that's damn near horizontal to the ground. Wish me luck. Oh, we're leaking. Oh, she full, my bad. Let me pump you real quick. Oh, look at that green coolant that came out of it, that's good. All right, now, I'm a little nervous to do this, but I've done it on the truck, so it should be fine. We're gonna go ahead and start this up. Man, I haven't started this thing in about a week. Sorry, neighbors. Okay, RPMs went down. Let's check our temperatures on the bike. We're at 120, so we're not at operating temp just yet. Okay, yeah, there we go. So it's starting to open and close and flow. Whoa! It's starting to flow through the system, and now it's starting to boil over, so we gotta shut this off. So now this has to cool, and we should be able to come back through and drain it again. And we should be pretty good after that. There's still a lot of green in there. I might have to pick up another one of these guys here in a second. So we're low-key gonna go do that. We're gonna go pick up another jug of distilled water, because I was gonna go out for something else too, I forgot. And then while we're doing that, this should be able to cool down. And then we'll get started on the, I guess we'll do a second flush just to make sure. We just got back. We got about 3 more gallons of this distilled water. So according to the internet or Gemini or whoever, this coolant will mix safely with trace amounts of Kawasaki's OEM coolant. After doing all this, I come to this conclusion that I should have just stuck with Kawasaki. But now that I'm doing this, I'll stick with this because I'm probably gonna put the R1 on the same coolant as well. For now, we just have to drain this puddle of sludge right there. And then we're gonna do another top off with just water. Oh boy, look at all that. Wow, yeah, it looks good, it looks clean, it's good, it's a good thing. What we're gonna do differently this time is we're going to fully seal the system, which I did not do before. Technically, it wasn't that important though because it was all gonna get drained anyways. So I didn't have to really burp it right then and there. But what we're gonna do differently here is we're gonna run the system sealed so it can pressurize and basically get anything that's left behind. Dip pump, I need you. God damn it, dip pump came apart. Look at that beautiful mess I've made. How fun. What an amazing cleanup I'm gonna have here today. Try not to piss off my neighbors. This is super risky. All right, I think we're good. We're gonna have to let that cool down, and then when it does, we could drain it, check the color, and then refill it, hopefully with the new coolant. So, in 1 second, I have returned. We took a little bit of a break while the bike was cooling down. I decided to work out, not realizing that it's 110 degrees out. And I am now very tired, so we're gonna wrap this up so we can go inside because it's fucking hot. No, damn it, bro. I thought I had it. Look how clear that is though. Nice and piss yellow, piss green, whatever. Since this is the final drain, we are going to we're gonna replace this washer. So I got a basic washer kit from Amazon. Make sure if you're replacing these, it's either aluminum or copper, because these are supposed to be crush washers or gaskets as Kawasaki calls them. So I'm assuming this one's aluminum. We got copper. It's gonna be fine. You son of a bitch. I saw that. That's our second flush. That liquid's looking pretty clear. So we're gonna go ahead and fill that up after we put this back on. We're gonna drain the reservoir, maybe run some fluid through real quick. Just one final rinse of everything. We should be good to go. We just have to burp the system after that. So let's get it. But these are standardized sizes, so M6 by 10 or M6 by 12. This is an M6 by 10. Arizona Slingshot Kawasaki, sponsor me, please. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Looks like more zombie blood. Yeah, that's green. I'm like nervous. Oh yeah, that's bright green, holy crap. So that's full actually. And the nozzles, okay, this is actually a good way to burp the system here. Oh, thank God I still have the catch pan down there. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, dude. So that's where that's at. If you guys are ever curious, if you got your own Z900 that you're working on. So we're right below the full line, which is actually perfect. I'm pretty sure this is a very unorthodox way of doing this. I'm not a service mechanic, never was, never said I was. So now we're gonna go ahead and burp the system. This is the hardest part about being a content creator. It's like all the things that could take you like an hour and a half now take you like an additional 24 hours because you gotta set up your fucking camera angles. I'm gonna tape off this this overflow port. Give it a squeeze. Yeah, give it a squeeze. Yeah, there's some bubbles. There we go. It looks like there's not very much air in the system, but we also haven't pulled from the reservoir yet. We gotta wait till about 180 degrees. Only problem is we're starting to back out pretty fast. So just in case it decides to start backing out, we got dip pump ready to go. Oh, there we go. There's some bubbles. There we go. Wow. Where's all that coming from, huh? Holy crap. All right, it looks like we are done. The coolant did drain. Very nice, very nice. We're gonna take this tape off. It should be it for the coolant swap. The coolant flush, coolant swap, whatever. It should be good. Yeah, so we're just gonna kind of clean that out, put the cap back on, and call it a fucking day. The system's fully cooled off right now, so job well done. That dirt speck's on the outside of the container, don't worry about it. So again, there's your fill cap, there's your level indicator, right on the side of your bike, right about here. There's your engine, foot peg. Your drain bolt is gonna be this guy right here on the side. So this one, okay. So far so good. We're gonna button her back up a little bit. Some of the parts we're not gonna put back on, like this side. We'll put the main black cover that goes right in this area. We'll get that one back in. We're gonna have to leave that one and this one off for the time being. We will fix it eventually, just not today. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up a little bit, put her back together some, and we'll be right back. Yeah, okay, we're good. Nice and snug. Nice and open right here. This is good for high speed cooling effectiveness of this main area. Just don't let a rock hit this. That would be detrimental, possibly. To go like this. That looks pretty good. You have this. Oh, there it is. I figured it out, fellers. This one had some red thread locker on it. Hopefully that's not important. It probably is. Why do we have different size Allen heads on the same piece of panel? That makes no sense. You know what I do need though, if I'm gonna continue to work on motorcycles? I need a freaking lift. Nice. And again, we're not putting anything else on here because all those other fairings are shattered. All right, well, she's all done. So we're gonna be able to ride her to bike night on Tuesday. I'm gonna go take her for a test ride right about now, just to make sure she's good, nothing's leaking on her. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you guys like to go ahead and watch the next one, and I'll catch you then. This is Grimsy. Peace.